I want to show you this. It's a powerful new limited series coming out on Fox Nation. It's called Surviving a Serial Killer. The harrowing series explores the kidnapping and escape by 17-year-old Lisa McVey, at the time a teenager who was not believed by police. And she was taken by a Florida serial killer. Some of you will remember the name, Bobby Joe Long.
I screamed, God, whatever you do, just don't kill me.
She knew she was in trouble. She could sense the violence that this man was capable of.
He drugged me from behind with a gun to the left temple.
She was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm 17 years old. I'm in the fight for my life.
This drops next Tuesday, April 30th on Fox Nation. Get the Fox Nation app. A little bit more here.
I need somebody else who's going to believe me. It's like, you got to find this guy. You got to find him. He's out there. He's going to hurt other girls.
Lisa was desperate for someone, anyone, to believe her story.
So a couple more times I go down to the police station, still feel like no one's believing me. They finally summoned for Sergeant Larry Pinkerton.
Lisa finally found the one person who believed her. And it's a good thing, too. Investigators soon realized that her story was just one piece of a much larger, deadly puzzle.
Oh, powerful.
I want to tell you guys a little bit about Lisa McVey. She had been a victim of child abuse, raped repeatedly by her grandmother's boyfriend when she moved in out of foster care from where her mother had eventually landed her. So police didn't believe her. She'd been in and out of the system, and the grandmother wasn't fighting for her cause, 17 years old. She worked at the local Krispy Kreme in Tampa, and she worked a double shift. She got off late that night on her bicycle, and when this man grabbed her, the wheels on the bike were still moving. He tortured, raped this child for 26 hours. She did not know. She could never really see him, but under like a little peek on her blindfolded for 26 hours. She sneaked into the bathroom at one point. He let her go, but then she was going through everything, and she would leave like a lock of her own hair in the bathroom. She would leave fingerprints underneath the sink so that there was proof if something happened to her. She was certain she was going to die, but she was going to fight to try to survive, and she did. When they finally believed her story, they realized that this guy had killed women before her. She was the only one who survived. He killed 2 women after her.
Wow.
So we fast forward. We tell that whole story in 2 parts. It's a limited series. And you know online, what's great is it's like less than 30 minutes, no commercials. So, I mean, you watch that. But then the 3rd part, I went to Tampa Bay a couple of weeks ago, and she's a sheriff's deputy now. She's in law enforcement. I knew you were going to love that.
Wow.
I figured everybody would love that. And I go for a ride along with her, and it's gripping. It's just gripping to get to know this person, where she is in her faith, and that segment is known as Lisa McVey, Divine Assignment. And so it takes you to a new place, and I feel mightily blessed to have gotten to know her, to call her friend. She calls us friends in Christ together. Please watch this series. Next Tuesday it drops, and you know what I love about the Fox Nation app. You can watch it anytime. Anytime. Tune in for that.
Скользя между тенями. Здесь каждый день это битва за место под солнцем, за славу, за благо. Но я не боюсь, я готов сражаться, ведь я знаю, что моя жизнь это не игра. Мой город, он такой разный, красивый, грязный, опасный, но я